Don't do it. Any of you were watching this video right now and you made one bad decision and you're thinking about just continuing making bad decisions because you already made one, don't do it. Listen, just because you had a bad breakfast and you were rushing and had to eat a bad lunch on top of it, that does not mean that you can go and eat an entire pie for dinner. Don't do it. I know there are many of you, and I've done this plenty of times, who are having a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, or a bad year. And you're going to throw in the towel and you're going to wait for the next cycle to come around. You know, you're waiting for some time in the future to make a nice clean start. Don't do it. Don't decide that you're going to throw away the next week or the next month or whatever it is because you started out poorly. You know, just because you said, I want to do X in October, and it's October, I don't even know the date actually, 16th or 17th, and you haven't done it yet, that doesn't mean you say, well, you know what? I'm just going to throw away all my goals and I'm just going to be extremely unhealthy until November. You know, I might as well get that phrase out of your vocabulary when it comes to health and weight loss. I might as well. It doesn't make any sense, and when you look back on all the times that you've done it, you feel bad, and you know that it didn't make sense. There's still 2.5 months left in this year, so that in January, you could be closer to your goal than you are right now. But many of you have it in your mind that you are going to sit on the couch and not work out, and you are going to eat garbage for the next 2.5 months because you're just going to start fresh in the new year. Stop it. You know it doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. So stop doing that to yourselves. Okay? There's so many of us who said January 1st this year, I don't want to look the same next year. January 1st comes around, I want to look and feel different. Even if I'm not at my goal completely, I want to look and feel different. I want to see progress. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what the first 9.5 months have led to for you. If you have not seen this growth, if you're not seeing this change, so what? It's over. You still have 2.5 months. You still have about 75 days to make a change, so that when you stand in the mirror and look at yourself January 1st, 2013, if God grants us that long, then you can look in the mirror and say, wow, I made changes. I'm smaller, I'm healthier, I have more energy. Even if you only lose 5 or 10 pounds, you know what? I cut soda out of my diet primarily. I'm eating less processed foods. I'm whatever your goals are. I was only able to run for 5 seconds, and then I had to take a rest. Now I'm able to run for 1.5 minutes before I need to rest. Whoa, I made progress. You still have time to do it. Don't do it. If you said this coming week you wanted to hit a goal, and as I'm recording this is Wednesday morning, and you say, wow, well, Monday and Tuesday were a bust, I might as well just throw the rest of the week away, do what I want, indulge myself, indulge my flesh and my appetites, and then come back next week strong. I'll be ready to go. No, don't do it. Start right now. Start as of today to make the changes and to reclaim your life. Stop with that nonsense of someday in the future I'm going to do this. I might as well eat poorly. I might as well just be lazy and sit around all week because I was lazy the first 2 days, or because circumstances outside of my control stop me from hitting my goal. Whatever it is, we get down on ourselves and we say, you know what, I can't do it. Or we just use it as an excuse to not have discipline, and we really don't want to have the discipline in the first place. Whichever reason you can look at and say, this is why I'm doing it, stop it. Don't do it. Don't look at whatever period you're in as a failure and then look at that failure as an excuse to continue to fail. As of right now, this moment, begin to make good decisions. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't say, well, you know what, I ate poorly so far, so I'm going to continue to eat poorly for the next 2 or 3 days. I know some people are probably saying, what's the point of starting to be healthy when the holidays are coming up? Listen. Thanksgiving and Christmas. If you eat bad Thanksgiving, you eat bad on Christmas, and let's say you eat bad 2 days before and 2 days after both holidays because you have leftovers in whatever, then you know what? Out of the next 75 days, you'll have between 5 and 10 days of bad eating. Out of 75. And if you still watch your portions, you can eat foods that are, are labeled as bad and still not destroy all of your progress. So don't fall into that mindset and say, oh, my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. After my birthday, I'm going to get in shape. What? So you're going to continue to sip a little bit of poison? I might as well keep drinking this poison. It has a nice taste to it. I'm going to keep drinking this poison. And next week, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start drinking right next week. But right now, I'm going to have me some poison. No, it doesn't make sense. This guy doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but that's what you're doing. I'm going to damage myself physically and emotionally because I'm waiting for some arbitrary date in the future to say that's when I'm making my new start. Make your new start right now. If you're married and you knew your spouse was committing adultery, you want them to stop right now. You don't want them to wait till Monday. You don't want them to wait till the new year. You don't want them to say, let me just party with my mistress on my birthday, then I'll come back and be faithful. No. You want them to take it from right now and start being faithful. I don't care what you've done in the past. If we're going to make this right, we're going to start as of right now. You're not going to pick some date in the future and say, that's when I'll start. Start right now. All right, it's Khalid from Fat Guy Skinny Wallet. Don't do it.